I've recently been considering building my own Lego city, and if you've considered this before, you've probably run into the same two main problems that I have, and that is money and space. Both of these are quite big problems when it comes to trying to build a Lego city, but both can be overcome in different ways. So this is to look at what I'm doing and how hopefully I'm going to end up with a Lego city. Now you can see here, this is how I have my modulars set out on top of an IKEA Kallax. It looks good. I've had them on here for a few years now. As you can see, I'm going to stop collecting after the brick bank simply because I ran out of room. This is minifig scale. When people come round, they like looking at it. It looks cool. But doing that for a city, it's impractical on the space and money front. So I built this the other day. I did a video on it just out of a few random bits that I ended up picking up at the pick a brick. So I thought I'd try and build another little mini scale, micro scale building just out of bricks that I've got already. And I built this house. As you can see here, I mean, the roof's all different tiles because I couldn't be bothered finding the right colours, and there's some proper like 90s Lego in this. And I built this house, which was a fun little build. It looks, I think you can tell it's a house. Most people can. And then I had a bunch of lime bricks and tiles in a bag, so I thought I'd build this monstrosity, just a bit of an experiment, just to see if I was any good and how much fun it was actually building sort of buildings on a small and micro scale. And that's how I'm going to overcome the space and money. I'm just going to build my city, not minifig scale, but like a micro scale. But if you can see from these three buildings, they're all sort of different scales themselves. The house on the right is much bigger than the other two buildings. So I was thinking what sort of scale I'm going to use if I'm actually going to build a proper city. So I decided to use a classic, what a lot of people use, and basically have this represent a car. So you've got the single jumper 1x2, just with a single tile on top. That's going to be a car, and I'm going to base my city around that as a general scale. It's not going to be obviously accurate everywhere, but that's going to be the basis of it. Back to the title of how to build this without money or space. I think the options really are either build in a row or on shelving. I was thinking minifig scale vertical, or like how I've got my modulars, or simply scale down and go micro scale. And that's what I think I'm going to do.